We are seeing the compatibility between IU and Yeo Jin-goo. So first of all, we see that the heartline of IU is starting from the Jupiter finger. So it's a very long heartline, and similarly, if we see here, not similarly but differently, if we see the heartline is starting between the two fingers. So this is a compatible heartlines because in Yeo Jin-goo's case, the heartline is starting from between the two fingers. This shows that the person is balanced emotionally. But in IU's case, we see that when it starts from the Jupiter mount, the heartline, it means that the person is very idealistic and very non-materialistic. So this shows a non-balance in the heartline. It shows a very romantic person, a person who is led by the heart. And this shows a person who is balanced, who is not led by the heart, but is balanced between the head and the heart, meaning that they're both led by the heart and by the head. So the heartlines are still balanced, still compatible because the person who has this heartline between is compatible with both this type of heartline and this type of heartline. So that's a good sign. Next we see the headlines. We see that IU's headline is going all the way downwards towards the mountain moon. And similarly, here in the case we see that the headline is going downwards towards the mount of the moon and is attached with the lifeline at the start. Her headline and lifeline are also attached at the start, which means that both are cautious, both are introverted, and both are step by step people, like going step by step in life. The next we see that the headlines go downwards towards the mountain moon, so both are creative. So their creativity matches. They're both creative. They listen to their intuition a lot, and there's that. And then we see that the mounts of IU, the Jupiter mount, the Apollo mount, the Venus mount, and the upper Mars mount, they are developed. Now, if we see in Yeo Jin-goo's case, the Jupiter mount, the Venus mount, the moon mount, they are developed, and the upper Mars mount is also developed. So the difference is in the Apollo mount, he doesn't have a developed Apollo mount, but that doesn't matter. The rest of the mounts are very compatible with each other. So they're very compatible mounts wise as well. Now let's look at the fingers. Her fingers are on the shorter side. She has the shorter fingers. So there's that. And next we see that he has the longest finger. So this type of compatibility will be opposites attract. So there will be opposites in the case that he will be analyzing and thinking, and she will be just going into the stuff. She doesn't analyze that much. She isn't much of a thinker. If we see the thumb, we see that the thumb is on the shorter side for her, so she is submissive. And here, if we see the thumb is on the dominant side, so he is a dominant personality. So here they also get along well, opposites attract. So here the match is also good. So if I was to give this a rating, I would give it 9 out of 10. They're very compatible with each other and they would make a very good match. So this is all for IU and Yeo Jin-goo's compatibility reading. So if you like this video, like it. If you love it, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.